Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Encourage us, help us to share our video anywhere you see it. Also subscribe if you have not subscribed before. Make sure you press on your subscribe button. If you want to make any donation, we need your help. You can see the way we are managing the board. We need to buy a bigger board and a better camera also. Just contribute to this platform. You can reach us on this number 34959. So you can call us with this number. You can call us. You can WhatsApp us. Telegram is allowed also. Okay, we are on example on laws of motion, which in our previous video we started something that we could not end because of time, which I am to continue from where I stopped. Before you watch this video, make sure you watch the video before this on our platform. It's very, very important. I've given out the question. We are solved for the A. We are now solving for the B, and getting all what's remain here to do. Okay, now with this I can now continue by having this, which is the second one, which has changed by 10 by 1 seconds. I cannot continue by having, what can I do now? I'll be having equation 1, equation 2, which is simultaneous equation. I'll be having equation 1, equation 2. Now I'll be having that. I think by solving simultaneous equation, we will know what it's all about. Now, without going far, my T1, it will be equals to 20 divided by 25. My T1 will be equals to 60 divided by 25, which I'll be having 2.4. 2.4. Now, what I'm trying to work on now, I'm working on my what? On my okay. By so doing that, I'll be having from, which is 2 now, my H will be equals to 40 T1 minus 1 all over 2 10 T squared 1, which I'll be having. Once I have it this way, I can press my calculator, will be equals to okay, I'll be having 40 calculator. Okay, now calculator is now I can say that 40 bracket of 2.4 minus 1 all over 2 bracket of 10, which is 5. I don't need to stress myself. 5 bracket of 2.4 squared. By solving this, my H will be equals to this 1 over 2. Now my H will be equals to 67.2 meter. That is my H. My H will be equals to 67. Okay, by so doing that, I'll now move on to the last one, which is the maximum height, which is the third one. The maximum height attained by the what? By Q, which is I'm talking about 3, which is the maximum height attained by the what? It means I'll be having maximum height. It will be equals to V equals to 0, U equals to 55 meters per second, and G, we all know my G is equals to 10. Okay, by so doing that, we can say that V squared equals to U squared plus 2AX. Now, my A is always equals, because we are going upward there. We are going upward, which I'll be having. Please, we need your help. You can see what we are facing here. You can say that my V and my H. Now, we have everything available. Now, I can say 0 squared equals to 55 squared plus 2 minus 10, which is, I don't need to stress myself. This one will be minus, and X, I don't know it, which I'll be having 20 up this side, please, which I'll be having 20 S will be equals to 3025 divided by which is 20, which is 20. My X will be equals to 151.25 meter. That's my distance. All the questions has been solved. This place, I'm just repeating myself here. Okay, that is all about that. Now, let me show two or more examples. Let me show one or two or more examples from this part. Okay. Now, let me just work on the downward vertical motion. Now, we are just done with the other one, which is downward vertical motion. It means this time around it's coming down. It's not against motion. I mean, gravity is supporting gravity. Now, I need to speak much. A ball is projected vertically downward with a velocity of 20 meter per second from the top of a hill of height 35 meters. Find in meter per second its velocity just before it hits the ground. Taking your G as 10 meters per second squared. Now, can you see this one? The story have changed here because of what? Downward. Vertically downward. It means it's going down. It's not going up anymore. It's coming down. It means that person is on the top, is now dropping, like as I'm dropping my marker like this. Now that is what we are saying there. Now it means it's coming down. Since it's coming down, solution to this problem. Now, since it's coming down, it means I'll be having u of what? My x will be 35 meters, which is my g equals to a, which is downward. You know you are coming down now. Downward. It's not against now. Now, downward. Now, it means, what am I looking for? Find the top of the hill heights. Okay. Find in meter per second its velocity just before. It means we are looking for final velocity, which is this equals to this. Please make sure you read before you lay your hand on any of this question. Make sure you understand what the question is saying, because that is where the question lies on. Look at where it lies before it's aligned. It means v squared equals to u squared plus 2ax. Why am I using this equation 3? Because everything I need is embedded on the equation 3. I told you we have 3, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, which I've stated that earlier. Now, since I have it, I can now say that my v squared equals to 20 squared plus 2 bracket of 10 bracket of what? 35, which I can now say that 400 plus 20 times 7, that will be 700 now. It should be 700. Yes, 700. V squared equals to that. V equals to 700, and it will be 1100 root. Now, which I'll be having V equals to 33.7 meter per second. That is my answer. That is my answer. Now, that is my answer. Okay. Once you can interpret them very well, it means to solve to be very simple and easy. Now, let me show another problem. Okay, a body falls from rest with an acceleration of 3 meters per second. How far has it fallen after 5 seconds? Now, how far has it fallen? 5 seconds. Now, what you just need to do now is that the solution, my x equals to ut plus 1 over 2 8 squared. Please take note of that. Because number one, I have my u as 0, my t as 5 seconds, my a as 3 meters per second squared, and my x is unknown. I think I can use this without any problem. Initial time and what? Acceleration. I can't use equation 3, I can't use equation 1 because of what? Both of them are not okay. Now with this, I can go by having my x equals to 0 plus 1 all over 2 bracket of 3, which is 25. 25 times 3, that will be 75. 75 divided by 2, that is 37.8. That's the answer. That is all about that. Now, with this, you can see upward and downward movement, which you should be able to understand that. Let me use the remaining time to explain application of differential equation. I'm talking about D, not D. Application of differentiation and integration to motion. That is what I'm trying to explain now with the remaining 15 minutes for me allocated. Now, application of what? Differentiation and integration. Now, let me put this one as application of differentiation to motion, and put this as application of integration to motion. Now, let's try to compare the two together. Now, if we are talking about differentiation, don't forget that my velocity, the same thing as changing x all over changing t, which is changing displacement. Changing displacement all over changing what? Hope you know velocity, we are always on displacement, and speed is time. Now it means my velocity is what? Changing displacement all over changing time. Now that is the same thing as what? Y, which is And the acceleration will be equals to dv all over what? Dt rather. Dv, it means change in velocity all over change in t. What, or I can also call it mine. It also be equals to d squared x divided by dt squared. Please take note of that, which is to call it second derivative. Second derivative. Please take note of that. And we all know that the real equation is displacement in time, which I can say that what? Okay, now let me show one or two examples. Now, let's leave that one alone for now. A particle moves along a straight line such that its distance 5 centimeters from a fixed point on the line after time in seconds. Sorry, after t in seconds is given by s equals to t cubed plus 2t squared plus 3t plus 4. Now, look at this. It means here is the equation displacement and time. That's the relation. Displacement and time. Now, if I'm looking for the velocity, for instance, now it means my displacement solution to this rubbish. Now, my displacement equals to t3 plus 2t squared plus 3t plus 4. That is very first thing you do. Now, it means when I move on to change my velocity now, will be equals to change in x all over change in what? T. It will be equals to now 3t squared plus 4t plus 3. That is my velocity. That is my velocity. And the next one, if I want to find my acceleration, now my acceleration will now be what? It means my t, it means my velocity will be equals to 3 bracket of a time of 5 squared plus 4 bracket of 5 plus 3, which I have 25 times 75. This one will be 20, which is I'll be having 20. I'll be having okay, 20 and no, is it 3 or 5? Okay, I don't want, let me use 3 seconds. I don't want to, the number is getting too much for me. Let me use 3 seconds, sorry, because of that. Now, 9, 27, 12, which everything will be 42 meters per second. 42 meters, that's all. Now, if I'm also looking for acceleration, my acceleration will just be what? A equals to t of v divided by t of t, which is also d square of divided by what? Please don't take note of that. It means what I have here, I will differentiate it once more, which I'll be having 3. I'll be having 6t plus 4. 6t plus 4, which I will now be what? 6 bracket of 3 plus 4, which I'll be having 18 plus 4. 18 plus 4, which I'll be having 18 plus 4, that will be 22. 22 meters per second squared. That is, can you see how it's being done? That is how it is. Now, when we talk about that is differentiation. That is differentiation. Now, let's move on to integration. Now, my integration is always equals to when I will reverse all what is here. For instance, if I integrate this, I will get back to what? Velocity. Now, what I mean by it means my velocity equals to d all over d. Now, it means which I will also be equals to, hope you know we are talking about okay. Now, it means I can say that what dx equals to dt. Now, I'm differentiating with respect of t. If you are not very good in differential calculus or integral calculus, we have videos on them that will really help you to understand it very well. Now, you know what integration is? We integrate it. Now, since we integrate it, it means I'll be having my x, okay, my x equals to integral of t, integral of the t, which is equals to a constant, which is t plus what? K. I told you we have a definite integral and indefinite integral. This is indefinite integral because it does not have limits. Anyway, you can go and check that on the platform. That is my what? That is my displacement. It means this is my what? S can be what? Displacement. We have done that earlier. S is displacement. And also, if we are talking about acceleration, my acceleration is always equals to dv all over what? Dt, which also I call it t squared of x over t squared, which we can do that. It means what we have, we are to what? Integrate this. Once we dt equals to the what? V. Once you integrate this, we get back to what? Integration. We get back to once we integrate it, it means my v equals to what? Integral of what? The t, whatever we get, that is what? Our velocity will now be equals to t plus what? K. Whatever we do, that is all about that. I'm just trying to break down. Let me quickly put one more example in order so that we really understand this integration very well. This one will be much more. Okay, I think you can see the difference between them now. Now, okay, an object is projected on a straight line from a point O with an initial velocity of 12 meters per second if its acceleration is later given by 6 calculate A its velocity after 4 seconds. B distance converts from 0 after 4 seconds. Now, This is a very simple one that we can easily see in any exam. And when you see it, just put your mind at rest. It will be very easy to attempt to solve. Now, I've told you earlier that my A is equals to the V all over the what? The T. Now, which is equals to, acceleration is equals to, that's all. Now, it means my V equals to integral of T squared plus 4T with respect of what? The T. Now, it means I'm what? I'm integrating. V equals, if you're not good in integration, please check our video on YouTube. We have like 10 videos on integration. Anything you need on integration is available there. Anything you need there. Now, we have, okay, we can say that I'm integrating now, which I'll be having, okay, now I'll be having 6T3 all over 3 plus 4T squared all over 2 plus K. Now, okay, which I'll be having 2T3, oh, yes, 2T3, what is the equation? 2T3 plus 2T squared plus K. Now, my V is equals to that, which we are talking about. My V is equals to 12, and my T is equals to 4. Now, it means my K will be equals to 12 squared. Okay. I'll be having 12 equals to 2 bracket of 4 raised to power 3 plus 2 bracket of 4 raised to power 2 plus K. Now, 64 times 2, 150, 64, 54, which is, this one will be 1632, which is, I'll be having 64, 4 raised to power 3, 4, that will be 64 times 2, that will be 128. I have 112 equals to 128 plus this one will be 6432 plus K, which I'll be having my K equals to this and this. It means I'll be having plus 32, which is 12 minus 160. My K will be equals to minus 148. That is my K. It means, since I have it, my velocity will be equals to, okay, my velocity will be equals to that. Now, I can now say that what? My velocity will be equals to what I have here, 128 plus 2 plus 32 minus 142, whatever I have, which is meter per second squared. That is, meter per seconds, which I will have 128 plus 32 minus 148, which is going to be what? My velocity will be 12. It will be 12 meter per second squared. That is my velocity. Now, I will now move on to the next one. If I'm asked to find my what? Hope I'm not doing mistake. No, okay. Now, if I'm asked to find the second one, now I'm asked to find this with this it means this one my x, this distance covered from 0 to what? To 4 after 4. It means integral from 0 to what? 4. We have done that upper limit and lower limit, starting point and the lower point. Now, which the equation that will generate from here. Okay. Now, which I'll be having, what is the equation we generated from here? It means 2t3 plus 2t squared plus, what is my 12? My minus 1 with respect of t, which is, I will continue by having 4, I will be having 2t4 divided by 4 plus 2t3 divided by 3 minus 4t divided by 1, yes, plus k, with a limit of, hope you know we are talking about 4 to 0. Now, by so doing that, I will do whatever you want to do. Please, you can do that by yourself, carrying breakfast, can't do everything. By that you will understand that whatever you need, upper limit minus lower limit, it means you only need the upper limit, which is a 2 bracket of 4 divided by 4 plus 2 bracket of 4 3 divided by 3 plus 1 8 bracket of 4. Whatever you do, that is minus lower limit is 0. That is all what you need. By so doing that, you have your answer. Don't forget Further Solutions Academy. Make sure you share and subscribe. Thanks.